Sidhu and you're watching Non-Stop Niche, episode number 5, and we have the celebrity makeup artist Reena Paiva joining us. So I am going to dive her in. Tell us, what's so special about today?
Today happens to be my birthday, Nisha.
Yes.
So you caught
And
me.
how is your birthday? How is your birthday treating you at home? Is it the first time you're at home celebrating a birthday?
No, I'm always like I said, I'm a home person. So my birthday is always with family. So it's the same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So
And everybody's been calling since morning, so it feels the same, so it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did you cut a cake today?
Actually, my kids made cupcakes for me, so it was very sweet. So in the middle of the night, they woke me up and they gave me those cupcakes.
I also have a surprise for you here. Okay, since it's your birthday and you accepted to join us on your birthday, it is definitely a special day, and I thought we should celebrate, right? So today is Reena Paiva's birthday, and she is officially celebrating that with us on Non-Stop with Nish. So look what we got for you. So I thought we could just celebrate together virtually. So
Oh my God! Wow! I love surprises. I love cakes.
it even has your name on it.
Really, this is
That's
so
okay.
sweet. Love you.
So we have got a birthday cake for you. I'm just going to put it here and maybe we can cut it virtually.
Yeah.
I'm just going to push this couch so you can see it. So let's light it now.
And I can watch.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Nice. I really like it. Yeah.
Do you like Black Forest? Although you can't eat it, but you can watch it.
I love all cakes, whatever flavor. I'm very happy as long as it's a nice cake. I'm okay.
Good then. Good. All right, so I'm going to light it up for you.
Thank you.
Right. And make a wish this year and blow it from there.
So I'm not supposed to, mention, right? What I'm wishing
Yes,
for.
you're not supposed to, but you can just think one in your mind and
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I'm blowing it away, Nisha.
Yes, it's done. It's done. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a piece and give it to you. Virtually, you're gonna eat it. All this is very new and interesting, actually. So when we cut, we gotta sing for you. So first, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Reena Paiva. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations on your birthday. God bless you. And we're going to cut the cake. Just imagine this is Reena's hand right now.
Everything is imaginary.
Yeah, everything. So cutting the cake for you.
Lovely. Cake looks so yummy.
Yes, exactly. So
Enjoy.
happy birthday! Do you like the taste of it?
Lovely. The best
Okay.
cake ever.
I'm going to have it on your behalf. Happy birthday to you. So let's begin with your journey, Reena. So for many of them out here, I know Reena like even before she was makeup. I know Reena even before she became like a celebrity makeup artist, because at that point of time I was not an MC myself. Actually, I was also working for an MNC, going to a regular job 9 to 5, right?
I know that Nisha too. Yeah.
Yes, you know that, Nisha too. And I coincidentally happened to one day walk into a saloon, right, in Tenampet called Starlight by Shanaz Hussain. And I didn't see you then, but I was regular to that saloon like so many times. I used to come there.
You did see me. I was looking different that time.
No, come on, you look the same. Okay, come on. I mean, like you did. Okay, you used to wear sari and all. I remember, like you'd be wearing sari.
I still wear. I love wearing sarees.
Okay, is it
My thing.
nice?
I love to wear. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think after a couple of days, and I noticed you, and we started talking about makeup industry and all of that, right? So ever since then, suddenly, I also got into all this, media and entertainment industry, and you also got into the, makeup, the beauty world. So it's so nice that after so many years, we even worked together a couple of times, right?
I know.
And the poster also, guys, that I made and I circulated with Reena in it, She's the one who did the makeup for me in
We
that
should do
poster.
it again, we should do something.
Yeah, we should. So it's so nice to see you grow, into a different avatar today. And so you have to
Being
talk
like
to us about. No, like this. No. You look fabulous.
Thank
So, yeah. So talk to us about your journey. How did it happen?
So, it was always a passion. Just like anybody else would say, I went around thinking, what am I going to be? And I started my salon because I was always in this beauty industry. The hair and makeup industry was a big thing always. And I started my salon. I was there, but somehow something was always missing until I did my first makeup. So it was a discovery. The day I did the first makeup, I slept well that day. When you realize this is what I want to do in my life. And it was like, how can I just makeup? I do makeup and I'm very happy about it. But that's how it happened. And then I took it very seriously. I went around doing all these courses. I went to Bombay, I went to Dubai, I went to a lot of places. I learned from a lot of people before I got into it professionally. And so when I started, I think it was 5 years ago, and that's when there were like few big names, but it wasn't like today. Today it's like a madhouse. At that time, there were like a few people, so the competition was less, and the awareness also was just coming up. People were not very open to makeup, so even if we had clients, they'd say, "I don't want to look like I put makeup." Even today we have, but the idea is different today. That time, people didn't want anything, literally anything.
Yes.
For us, it was really challenging at that time. Today, after so many bridals, and I do a lot of editorials, I like fashion and bridal. I'm not like one particular category makeup artist. I do everything, right? So I work for magazines, I do ads, I do bridals, I do portfolios. So it's been like that. And I always want to be like that. I don't want to be categorized as just a bridal makeup artist. But really, if so much has happened, it's also because of the brides, because when you work with brides, you're working with real clients. When you're working with models, you're also working with beautiful faces, the perfect face and the perfect angles and everything. So it's not that difficult. But then when you're working with brides, everybody doesn't have that perfect jawline or that perfect skin texture.
Yes.
So you learn a lot. Yeah, that's when. So I think I have to really thank my brides because of them. I'm here today. And I'm not saying I've become big because I'm normal. But then, yes, I have my own niche and I'm really happy. I'm in a happy place right now. Yeah.
That's good. That's so good to hear. So of all the kind of makeup, like different looks, there's so many different looks that you yourself have done, right? So what is your favorite makeup look that you like to create?
Actually, it keeps changing. So at one time, it was the smoky eye. So I did so much of smoky eye, all kinds of colors, and with glitter, with matte, with glossy, and with one side, and all kinds of things I've tried.
Okay.
So the smoky thing was there. But now I like now this season, I like more, what do you call it? Very graphic, just lines, So I guess for a makeup artist,
is that the trend now?
I don't know what is the trend. I think the trend is only COVID-19 now. Everything has gone blank. All our artistic perceptions are completely blank right now. I think when everything closes, only we're suddenly going to open up and think what's going to be in fashion now.
Correct.
Now, seriously, nothing is in fashion this year, seriously.
Okay. So if I have to ask you, you obviously use many types of products, different types of products, but what is the most favorite product for you that you recommend and you use for your brides as well?
So you're talking about makeup products, right?
Yes,
so makeup products. I like the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. That is my most important product in my makeup kit, in my handbag, everything.
You're saying that right now. I'm actually, heartbroken because while getting this makeup done, I just had to do the finishing, the setting spray finally. I took the setting spray, I just did that, and I don't know how, I just dropped it like that.
Oh my
it
God,
fell on
what
the
a
floor.
heartbreak.
I know, it just broke. I mean, it's okay if it broke any normal day, but not like right now, we can't even go buy anything from anywhere. The whole bottle.
And Nisha for you.
I know, it just broke and there's a full bottle, Reena. I was like, all shit. And the worst thing is it's a plastic bottle. It's not even a glass bottle. I don't know how it broke. It just broke like that. So
Even
go
if
on,
I
sorry.
lose gold, I don't feel sad. But if my lipstick gets jammed, or my compact breaks, or my
Yes, I know.
foundation breaks, I got
Yeah. So
depression.
do you know? Can you tell us, like, usually when compact breaks, or any of your the kind of pancake or anything that breaks, is there a way to fix it basically?
Yeah. See, there are a lot of DIYs today on YouTube. Like I actually did that because I kind of broke my highlighters. I do that because we travel a lot, and
Yeah.
things tend to shake up a bit, and so sometimes it happens that it breaks. So we have something called isopropyl alcohol, which is like a setting alcohol. You get it in Amazon. It's very reasonable. And then you
Okay.
go on YouTube and just see how to set it because it's so simple. I followed
Okay.
it, and it's like just go there and just
Working.
It's
Have you
fine.
any time tried to open a bottle of vodka or something and try to mix it up and use a
No.
substitute? I have done that.
You
I
have?
have done. So I said it once. What happened was, like, my what is this thing called, bronzer, right? The one you put over here.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
bronzer was a hard one, and it just broke, and it was in pieces. So I mean, like, I know that you have to mix some kind of alcohol. But I was like, where do I go for alcohol right now? Oh no, I have a solution. I have alcohol and vodka. I took
So
up,
bring some and put some and fix
put
it.
some, mix some, and I put it on my face. It felt good.
Good. Next time I'll
So,
follow that.
yeah, try. It smells good, especially the apple flavor.
I'll apply that
So-
to my brides, and my poor brides will be like, hi.
There we go. Happy high. So yeah, so basically, if I have to ask you, like, as a makeup artist, if there's one thing that you would not step out of the house without wearing on your face, what would that be?
Lipstick and
Okay.
a concealer. Yeah, 2 things at least. And a mascara.
Okay.
Maybe. And a
Okay.
setting spray.
Okay. Now that you said all of this, before going out, because all these things are at home, and of course, when you take one, then there's another one, then there's another one. You keep doing that. But if I have to, like, dig into your bag, when you're outside, what all will I find inside your handbag?
You will find all these things. So you'll find setting spray, you'll find some lipsticks, you'll find eyeliner, you will find probably some brush, some makeup brush, some
Wow.
compact. Yeah. So it's my handbag is quite heavy.
Is it not heavy, like, for you to
It's
carry
very
all the
heavy.
time?
I carry perfume. I carry sometimes a footwear. I carry a yeah, because what happens is
I'm curious, why do you carry a footwear?
yeah, because I like to wear heels, but then I can't
Okay.
work with heels.
Yeah.
So obviously I'll wear flats. So
Okay.
sometimes I carry a heel because if I have to go somewhere after that, I can just wear my heel and go. I can't.
Yes,
I just
definitely.
pack it up. Yeah. So my handbag's always
Right.
like really big. So I can
Right.
stuff a lot of things inside. And
Right.
food, I carry a lot of food. So
Oh my
I
God! So it's
I
like a
carry
mini
salads.
picnic for you.
Yeah, you ask people who I shoot with, they'll be like, first thing I'll go open my handbag, I'll start picking out snacks to eat. Like, chalo, you eat this, I'll eat this, and then we'll start making.
Oh my God, this is so interesting. Literally, it's like, abracadabra and everything keeps coming out of your bag like that. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Good. So Raghav was saying that, you should give some tips for men also. We are going to do that today, Raghav, so don't worry. But before we start giving them tips and everything, tell us, who is your inspiration, like in makeup world?
Actually, when I started, I liked Dominic, the matte makeup artist. Like, he's such a big name. I used to really like. I used to follow Wayne Goss, and right now I like Pat McGrath. I like Jordan Liberty. Is like. Then I like Makeup by Mario. Then I like Scott Barnes. So a lot of people. Sir John Bennett. So all these people, they create these iconic looks for people like Beyonce and Jennifer Lopez and all these people. So they kind of inspire you, the products they use, the techniques they use. This kind of, it helps me improve my makeup. So I even like a lot of our own makeup artists. I love Ibrahim G's makeup.
Yes, absolutely.
So some of these
absolutely.
people really have inspired me when I started, and they still continue to do so. Yeah.
Right. So, there's Geeta who's asking, can you share your beauty secret? How are you so beautiful? Please tell us.
Just be happy. No, seriously, I don't have a set routine, honestly, because I'm a mother, I'm a working woman, so I'm very busy and I'm lazy. So I don't have time to do a lot of things. I just use a Avene face wash, which is given to me by a skin doctor because I have acne-prone skin. So I have to do that. And also, I feel that more than putting things on your face, just cleanse your inner system. Keep yourself clean from the inside. Drink lots of water. People say have vegetables. Yes, please have. I am a hardcore non-vegetarian, but you have a lot of veggies and salads and no sugar, no oil. It is standard. Please have that. No carbs. It really works. It shows on the skin. Like for example, I tell my brides before, like one day before the wedding, I tell them to drink lots of water. Start drinking lots and lots of water, because by the next day, the skin is nicely plumped up, with moisture.
Okay.
So when you put product on the skin, it blends well. It looks nice and supple because it's the water there is creating that thing, and your lines disappear. All your lines disappear when you have a lot of water.
Now I think with the lockdown and all the brides getting married in the next few months. Of course, nothing immediately is going to happen for the next few months. I think this is the perfect time for them to detox and pamper themselves and drink a lot of water, like you're saying, and look better by the time they get married.
You cannot get beautiful skin overnight. It doesn't happen. It takes months. It takes years. So you have to do these prepping things regularly. Do your cleansing, moisturizing, toning, and for men and women, I'm saying, don't think it's only for women. Please do it for men also. There's Neutrogena. Okay, it's a good brand. Clinique is a very good brand. So you get your cleanser, toner, moisturizer. For men, add one more step: exfoliation, because men go out a lot in the sun, so they have a lot of melanin buildup. Okay, so that is a lot of skin. That's why they look uneven sometimes here, and certain angles they'll have a lot of uneven skin tone. So scrub your face with a good exfoliator. And once you exfoliate, use a good moisturizer. So it's not like a one-time thing that I did it today, I'm looking fresh. Doesn't work. You have to continuously keep doing it, and then you'll see the difference definitely.
Right. So, right now with the lockdown and everything, like even for me, my face wash is over. My shampoo is also over, but I'm like trying to mix water and, bubble it up and use it.
You're still glowing. So what are you really doing?
Makeup. Come on, you can ask this question.
Makeup is more than enough. Don't wash your face. Don't have a bath, just put makeup and
Perfect advice by amazing makeup artists out there. Don't need to worry about anything, just put makeup.
Just put seriously. Really,
so
on a bad day, get dressed up. You feel so confident. When you're really underconfident, really dress up. You feel so good. Especially women, put on lipstick and you see the attitude. You get this attitude, it's really good.
Absolutely.
When I got married, the story, when I got married in a small town and there was no hairspray. And I'm a Christian, so I was wearing a gown and everything. And I didn't have a hairspray. So this one old aunt, she used beer.
Okay.
And she curled my hair with beer. Okay. So, So, and I had beautiful, lovely curls, and it was made with stale beer in a spray bottle. So those days, that's how they did it. Really.
Wow.
So if I get a chance, I'll show you my bridal makeup thing. Look at my hair. It's completely set with beer.
Beer, wow. I didn't know that beer does magic. If I have to ask you, because you've done a lot of makeup, different types of makeup looks for many brides, you've done indoor shoots, outdoor shoots. So what is the difference that you feel, or how different is an indoor makeup compared to an outdoor makeup that you do? For photography, like all of that.
Yeah. So for outdoor makeup, actually what happens is we can't do heavy makeup because it's going to look very obvious and very kicked up, and it's going to melt a lot. So we have to keep it very light, okay? And at the same time, we'll have to keep touching up. So the makeup artist has to be with the person when we do an outdoor shoot. We cannot go and run off. It's not possible because, especially Chennai, you know how hot it is. Just step out and they'll be sweating. So you have to be there to do the touch-up. That's one thing. And when we do indoor makeup, we have controlled temperatures. So then we can do a lot of things. We can experiment. We can do all the crazy things because you have ACs and everything is controlled. Yeah. We launched it in Hyderabad. We didn't launch it in Chennai. So last year we had another calendar which we launched here. So this time we did it with a different client base. So So we experimented with... Oh, it fell off. Yeah. See, so we experimented with like a lot of looks.
Wow, very pretty.
So I think this calendar was completely based on nothing on bridals. Everything was on editorial looks. Okay, so we experimented with a lot of lights, with a lot of looks. Some were very nude, some were very like this, a lot of looks.
Nice. Yeah, very floral.
Yeah. So this is kind of like, very dark,
Oh, wow.
Egyptian. Yeah.
Wow.
This is again a very high fashion sort of a look. So
Right.
yeah, so we did a lot of work on this one. Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, like when you do these kind of different looks,
This is
it's like you
one
challenge
of my
yourself.
favorite.
Favorite.
I love this.
Ah,
Yeah, this is
nice.
like my favorite look. I like that look.
It looks very interesting.
Yeah, so it was very interesting. This was really nice. I like this kind of work when you work with different looks, it's not like the same thing over and
Right.
over again.
Right.
I like it when photographers, throw challenges and say, try this, Reena, can you do this? Or they leave it to me and they say, okay, this is what we want, but I leave it to you, you can create something. So then I feel like creating something and it's fun.
Right. Exactly. Like the different kind of religious looks that you give, right? Like for a Christian bride, it's different. For a Muslim
Yeah.
bride, it's different.
Yes,
For a-
because Nisha, it is the way they. It's not about the religion. It is actually the dress. Because the Christian is
Yeah.
wearing a white gown. So for white, we can't go very bright with the look because then it'll all stand out and the gown will look pale. Brides will say, "I want my eye to be very bright," but she'll be wearing a very pale peach sari.
Right.
So I have to balance the eye makeup such a way it's not popping out suddenly from the entire look. Only that, Everything
Okay.
should be coordinated well with the jewelry and the makeup. Everything comes together.
I get
So,
it.
like I said, Christian bride is going to be very subtle. And probably a Muslim bride, she would want a lot of heavy, and we can because there's a lot of jewelry which is complementing that look. So there's a lot of shimmer
Right.
going on and a lot of eye makeup happening there. So so that's how it is.
Right.
So I guess it's not the religion, it's the kind of clothes and the colors that we're working with. Yeah.
Right. Okay, I get it. So if I have to ask you one final question, because I think I've held you for more than 40 minutes now. So if I have to ask you one final question, which would be like, what is the most important advice that you would give, most important beauty advice or a beauty tip that you would give to the public? What would that be? Like usually this is one thing you keep telling everyone. So what would that advice be?
Like I said, keep your inner system clean. Okay, so it's not just about putting a lot of branded products on your face, even if it is a good moisturizer, good night cream, whatever it is. Cleanse yourself from inside, drink a lot of water, keep yourself really healthy, keep yourself really happy. All this really matters. And beauty, even if I'm in the makeup industry, I think beauty is just here. That's it, right? So
Yes.
just be a full person, just be happy.
So thank you very much, Reena, for joining. Have a lovely birthday the rest of the evening.
Thank you
Pamper
so
yourself. And once again, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Had a great time. I'm actually not a person who comes on live, and I'm a very backstage person. So you really gave me the compliment. I told
But
you
you're
I
such a
don't
natural.
like it. Really?
No, you didn't. Not at one point. You're so natural. Trust me, you're
Thank you,
really good
thank
at talking. Maybe you should do
I
this
was so
properly.
worried, and I was busy planning, and my daughter was like, "What the hell are you doing? She's just going to talk to you. Relax."
I know, it's okay. Everything went well, and thank you once again for joining. Have a lovely birthday.
Thank you, everybody. Have a safe and secure time. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Lots of love. Bye. So this is me signing off from Non-Stop Witness. See you. Bye. Take care. Lots of love from my heart. Cheers. Bye-bye. See you.